guys doing later? Want to go to a beach somewhere?
Drink a spicy margarita.
Make some bad decisions.
Yes.
Loosely based on the 1980s television series of the same name, The Fall Guy stars Ryan Gosling as Colt Seavers, a Hollywood stuntman who 18 months ago walked away from the job following an on-set accident that nearly claimed his life. While languishing as a valet in Miami, Colt gets a call that his ex-girlfriend Jody Moreno, played by Emily Blunt, is filming her directorial debut in Australia and has specifically asked for his help in filming the stunts. However, shortly after he lands in Sydney, he discovers that not only did Jody not ask for him, but her producer wants him down under to help find the film's missing star, the man who Colt used to double for, Tom Ryder, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. Apparently, Ryder was involving himself in some shady shit, and the producer's logic is that a stuntman will draw less attention than the local cops in searching for him. Willing to do anything to rekindle his love, Colt agrees to find Ryder and help Jody finish the picture. In short, The Fall Guy is part action movie, part romantic comedy, and while that might turn some people off, it actually works very well. Essentially, the movie has two narratives running parallel to each other, inevitably colliding in the big climax. You've got a charismatic lead struggling through some personal demons, who needs to win back his dream woman, who needs to help her film the scenes she needs for her movie during the day, and spend his evenings trying to find the jackass he's doubling for. It's a love letter to the unsung heroes of the film industry. Stuntmen. No doubt that aspect of Colt's character appealed the most to director David Leitch, given his background as a stuntman, as a good portion of the movie is spent showing us what goes down behind the scenes of a movie, the hard work and dedication that goes into filming the most important parts of action films, the stunts. And the stunt work isn't exclusive to the behind-the-scenes moments on Jody's movie. The more the narrative progresses and the further down the rabbit hole Colt goes, the more elaborate the stunts become. I don't want to spoil it all, but needless to say, Leitch is at the top of his game with what he was able to concoct, which is saying one hell of a lot. Not only do the stunts perfectly fit in with each scene, not only do they keep the narrative momentum going, and not only do they perfectly match Leitch's tone, but the overwhelming majority of them are properly rendered in camera. I am gobsmacked by the sheer lack of CGI in this movie. Couple that with framing and editing that's motivated by the action rather than the other way around, occasionally tight, occasionally cut quick, but never once disorienting, and you've got a spectacle that deserves to be seen on the big screen. As for the cast, Ryan Gosling has been on fire over the past few years between Netflix's The Gray Man, Warner Brothers' Barbie, and now Universal's The Fall Guy. The guy has exceptional range, and that range is demonstrated throughout the movie. Colt Seavers is a guy who starts at the top, drops to the bottom, and has to work his way back up. He's the classic reluctant hero, and Gosling portrays him to absolute perfection. Emily Blunt is also great as Colt's will she, won't she love interest. Blunt perfectly conveys the overstressed first-time director trying to knock it out of the park while still struggling to overcome her own demons. She and Gosling mark one of the few times I can actually buy an on-screen couple, and a good majority of the humor in the movie, including the occasional meta-humor, comes out during their scenes. Aaron Taylor Johnson brings the right amount of Hollywood narcissism in Tom Ryder. He's an actor on a perpetual ego trip on top of the world and willing to screw everybody over to stay on top, even people he's worked with for literal years. Taylor Johnson's character in Bullet Train was one of my favorite characters of that movie, but his character in this movie is a guy that you will love to hate. Winston Duke of Black Panther fame serves as Cole's main source of support as Dan Tucker, Jody's head stunt coordinator. He also provides some comic relief, which is more than I could say about Hannah Waddingham's Gail Meyer, Jody's producer. Let's just say that annoying bitch would be the polite way to describe Gail's character. And fans of the show will want to stick around for the mid-credit scene because it contains a pair of cameos that will make your heart sing. The Fall Guy is one of the funnest movies to come out so far this year, and we're only halfway through 2024. Run, don't walk to the nearest theater and catch a screening for yourself.